There's reports that you're meeting with Netanyahu again tonight. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I am. He's going to come over again tonight. We're talking about Gaza. It's mostly Gaza right now. We got to get that solved. Gaza is a tragic. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. And he wants to get it solved, and I want to get it solved. And I think the other side wants to get it solved.
President Trump is getting ready for a second meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The push for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas taking center stage. For people like our next guest, whose son is still a hostage in Hamas captivity, that deal cannot come soon enough. Let's bring in Idit Ohel, the mother of Alon Ohel. Thanks so much for being with us. I know that you came here to Washington, D.C. because you said that you wanted to look decision makers in the eye. I don't know how many people you've had a chance to meet with, but you've got the microphone now. What would you like to say to them?
Well, mostly is that I miss my son. I haven't seen him, heard from him, talked to him, or more than 640 days. Alon has been in the tunnels for that much of the time, in 40 meters under the ground, in a very cramped place. Has not seen the sunlight, has not seen breathe, fresh air for that long. And I'm scared for him. He's injured. He has a life-threatening injury. His eye, he doesn't see in one eye. He has sharp nails all over his body. He's being starved, chained in his legs so he can't move. And, it's heartbreaking. I feel that I have no control of what's with him, what's going on with him. And I feel sometimes that I don't even know what to do. It's been so long. But Alon is strong. Alon is strong. He's fighting, He's a pianist, so he's playing on his chest to survive. That's what hostages that returned tell me that were with him. There were 3 other hostages that returned and said a lot about Alon and how he's coping. And now he's alone in the tunnels.
He was kidnapped from the Nova Music Festival on October the 7th and taken to Gaza by Hamas. You say that you've heard about his condition from other hostages who were in captivity with him. You mentioned that he lost an eye when he was kidnapped. He had a severe head wound as well. But your understanding is that he is still alive and that he is doing okay.
I don't know what's doing okay when you're in this situation, but he's surviving. He's definitely trying to survive terrible things that he's going through.
I had an opportunity to meet Idit Alexander on Thursday, who just recently returned to the United States from being in captivity almost as long as Alon. He was in pretty good condition.
It's different.
When he came out. Is it different with Alon?
It's different. It is different. Ali Sharabi, I don't know if you've seen Ali Sharabi when he came out. He was 30 kilos.
Yeah.
It's in a different place. I don't even know, but it's different. Alon is injured. Alon had been taken from a bomb shelter where he was thrown grenades into the bomb shelter.
I saw that video.
RPGs. Yeah, that's the same bomb shelter where Hersh Goldenberg Perlin was taken from to a hostage. So it's a little bit different. He's in much more harsh conditions than Idit Alexander.
So we know that Steve Witkoff is going to Qatar later on this week.
Yes.
He is optimistic that potentially a ceasefire and a hostage deal can be put together. This is what he said at the cabinet meeting a short time ago. Listen here.
We had 4 issues, and now we're down to 1 after 2 days of proximity talks. So we are hopeful that by the end of this week, we will have an agreement that will bring us into a 60-day ceasefire. 10 live hostages will be released. 9 deceased will be released. We think that this will lead to a lasting peace in Gaza.
I'm sure that potentially gives you hope. However, we know that there are probably 23 hostages who are still living in the tunnels in Gaza. 10 might be released as a result of this deal. But it's maybe 50-50. But do you have hope that Alon may be among the 10 that are released?
I always have hope. Alon is injured. And it's crucial that he will be brought home so he can get medical attention. Alon has never gotten any medical attention. The ICRC has never seen Alon. So he still has a sharp nail in his eye that has not been taken out. It's crucial that he comes home and get the medical attention. I'm hopeful all the time. I don't never give hope. I will never give hope till I see my son alive, and he is coming home alive. That's what I feel, and that's what I know. There's nothing else that I'm thinking about these whole times. You have to understand, like as a mother, not being able to say anything to your son, even not being able to be there as a shield against so people don't hit him, to give him food when he needs. I can't do these like elementary things that a mother needs to do to her son.
I can't imagine how
And
difficult it is.
Yeah. So I will keep fighting and making sure that he comes home. He needs to come home and continue with his life.
And
He
we
has
will be
life.
praying for you.
Thank
we will
you.
be praying for you.
And,
Hopefully.
And I want just one more thing.
Yes.
I want to say I'm here because of President Trump. I am so, he's a wonderful person who is trying to help my son and all the other hostages, bringing them home. He's convinced that he can do it, and I believe that he can do it.
Well,
and I'm with him. That's why I'm here, because I know that he is the person that can bring them home, and his staff, obviously.
we pray that you will get good news as a result of what Mr. Witkoff is doing.
Thank you.
Edith, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.